Have you ever pondered the concept of living your life over and over again in exactly the same way? Enter Thus Spoke Zarathustra, a philosophical novel penned by Friedrich Nietzsche. This work dives deep into the abyss of existential thought, grappling with themes such as the eternal recurrence of the same, the provocative parable on the death of God, and the prophecy of the Übermensch, or the superhuman. This book challenges us to question the very nature of existence and our place in it. Imagine living your life in an infinite loop, every joy, every sorrow repeated eternally. This is the essence of Nietzsche's concept of eternal recurrence. It's a thought experiment that Nietzsche presents in Thus Spoke Zarathustra, a philosophical narrative that challenges our perception of existence. Eternal recurrence suggests that every moment of our lives will recur infinitely in exactly the same way. It's a profound concept that encourages us to contemplate our choices. If every action, every decision, every moment is destined to repeat eternally, would we live our lives differently? Would we choose our actions more carefully, savor each moment more deeply? Nietzsche uses this idea to challenge us, to question our values and choices. It is a mirror that reflects the meaning we give to our lives. If our lives are but an infinite loop, our actions hold eternal significance. The eternal recurrence posits life as an endless cycle of events where every decision matters in an infinite universe. What happens when God is declared dead and humanity must find a new source of values? This provocative question is central to Nietzsche's Thus Spoke Zarathustra. Nietzsche propounds the parable of the death of God, not as a literal demise, but as the fading relevance of religious values in the face of modern skepticism and scientific understanding. So how does society proceed in the wake of this spiritual void? Nietzsche proposes the concept of the Übermensch, often translated as Overman or Superman. The Übermensch is not a physical being with superhuman abilities, but rather a state of mind. It's an aspiration, a goal for humanity to set for itself in a godless world. The Übermensch embodies the highest form of human excellence, a beacon of self-determination, pushing beyond the constraints of traditional morality. Nietzsche sees the rise of the Übermensch as an evolutionary leap forward, an embodiment of the will to power. This will to power is not about domination over others, but about mastering oneself, overcoming one's limitations and creating one's own values. It is about striving for greatness, not in comparison to others, but in relation to one's own potential. In the absence of divine influence, Nietzsche presents the Übermensch as the next step in human evolution, a beacon of self-determination and will to power. Nietzsche's Thus Spoke Zarathustra is a journey into the depths of philosophical thought. We've explored the eternal recurrence, God's demise, and the prophecy of the Übermensch. In challenging our values and perceptions, Nietzsche invites us to forge our own path, to become the Übermensch, the architects of our own destiny.